Good day, my esteemed viewers. I'm your regular host, Kingsley Chuku. You're welcome to today's Independence Special. Today we shall be looking at Nigeria and her independence since 1960. Yesterday, Nigeria marked her 59th independence anniversary, and very early in the morning we watched Mr. President reel out his independence speech, the Next Level program. We saw him order for the disbursement of 600 billion to agencies and parastatals for infrastructure projects. Beautiful. Now the onus lies on the citizens to see how these funds, which are appropriated to agencies and ministries where we have leaders in their various rights, who are ministers and DGs of these agencies, how they disburse the program, and how these projects gets down to the grassroots. Now, with the failure of the government, a lot of persons yesterday were crying there was no need for us to celebrate independence because Nigeria have not achieved enough. Now the question is, who do we blame for the failure of the government, the country not to achieve enough? Who do we blame? Do we blame the citizens or the leaders? Now, there are a lot of persons in this country, a lot of leaders who attain leadership position, but they do not know the sole aim of attaining such offices as leaders. Most of them, what they have at the back of their mind is going to this office, amass wealth, come to the public, flaunt this wealth. And it is very, very unfortunate that even the so-called citizens who cry on daily basis on the ineptitudeness of these leaders still come to social media after being given some paltry sum of money, maybe 2,000 or 3,000, still come to social media to praise the hell out of these leaders. Who is actually a leader? According to Kingsley Adam, he said a leader is one who inspires you to do more, learn more, and achieve more. And anyone who cannot do any of this are not leaders, for crying out loud. Let our citizens, I like what the Citizens Quest are doing. They put the government on the spot. Severally, they have pushed and changed the government into doing what the citizens want here in Niger Delta. This is what our citizens, our followers are supposed to do. Not go to social media to begin to praise the hell out of a leader who has amassed wealth wrongly. What are you encouraging? Are you encouraging the other persons who want to attain leadership position after seeing how you have praised the corrupt leader? How do you expect him to still come to that office to perform? He will still amass wealth, give you small thing. You go to social media to still praise him. We are the problem of our country. By the time we begin to put this government on check, we begin to come up with bloodless revolution. Revolution is not all about carrying arms, but we can criticize this government constructively. It is so shameful that a lot of citizens will come to social media instead of criticizing these leaders constructively. They come to social media to call a leader idiot, fool, and these leaders, they are used to these names. These are not the way to go. Go to social media, criticize them constructively, put them on the spot. We can make these people begin to do things. The Citizens Quest are doing it. Let us rise up. Let's forget about all these unnecessary programs on television.